Day 5 of playing SEKIRO, I was finally strong enough to beat this great ape. Now, I don't really feel like it was too necessary to be parrying this guy. It just seemed more logical to be dodging and in general trying to get behind him and avoiding a lot of his crazy attacks. In the second phase, I really took my time to make sure that I was able to get like decent attacks on him and avoid the fear meter, because I've seen other people doing this and they're using like umbrellas and stuff like that, and I don't have access to that. I don't know how they're doing that. I can be bothered looking it up, you know what I mean? My method may have been a little bit more slower, but basically in the second phase, I just let him scream his little heart out and then just try and get him open. And bam, we got him. Now with him taken out, I was able to grab a flower from the like cavernous place behind him. And then I'm gonna be honest, I was thinking we could probably beat Ghost Boy now, so I ran my ass straight back here and decided to give him an attempt. Also, this was kind of hilarious how many times he just let me straight up hit him with them stars. Now this guy, I made the mistake every other time I fought him of just trying to parry him and trying to get his structure bar full. And I think, I kind of realized here, I don't know, you can just straight up get his health lower, right? Just, not everything needs to be parried in this damn game. Although, a lot of people are going to turn into the great ape when I say that, because holy crap, some of the community in this game is just... Anyway, with some persistence, getting his health down a lot lower, I was able to actually start building some structure damage in. Although he started piecing me up a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. As long as we can keep him attacking and keep hitting him when he's not attacking, we don't necessarily have to be parrying everything, because we can keep the structure bar from falling and then add to the structure. Sorry, add to the structure break, I should say. And a lot of patience later, and very hoping, because goddamn, look at that health I have left. Like, I did have a revive, but it's not really the point. We finally get him. Anyway, hidden behind the stone doorway was this crazy place with this in it. Now, besides getting prayer beads from him, we also learnt how to dive. I wasn't even aware there could be treasure chests and stuff at the bottom like this, but pretty cool. And then return to the Tengu Temple, or whatever it's called. Now I'm gonna be honest. In this, you have to take out the 4 monkeys, and I didn't really want to capture a lot of them on thing. It just wasn't worth it. It's just chasing monkeys around. Only 2 of them truly mattered because you had to use your brain to get them. The first one that you had to get, the purple one here, he can see very well, and the description in that place is if the wind's go out it becomes quite dark. Then there's the bell over there that the description of it is deafening, blah blah blah. Long story short, purple man, you lead him over here, easy to kill. This guy, cheese him over to here, ring the bell, becomes stunned by sound, because his hearing is impeccable. I did kind of like this sort of puzzly thing to solve. It was kind of cool. But then we were called by a divine voice, I guess.
どうかお許しください。あの子たちはただ私を守ろうとしてくれただけ。なれどそれは叶わぬようです。目を閉じてください。奥の院にて終わりいたしましょう。
So we were transported to this place, pretty cool, and then we spoke to this lady about getting the mortal blade.
不思議りを求めに。
抜けぬ刀とご存知か。
ああ、
抜けぬとは抜いて帰った者がおらぬということ。それでも試されるのですか。
抜こう。
そうですか。わかりました。覚悟が終わりならば改められよ。なぜ皆死をいとわぬのですか。あなたは一体。その右目、流因の呪いを受けているのですね。
不思議り。確かに。もらい受けた。
Nice, now we have the mortal blade. I think that's the maybe last ingredient we needed for the incense. I don't know. I then, on my way back, realizing I couldn't teleport through places, seen this man running for his life, and that's what he's running from over there. These guys seem to be semi-decently skilled Ronin, and I wasn't really sure of their moveset, so I just decided to try it. And if you're wondering how I have more health chances, or revives, or whatever that's called, I gave something to the air, I think it was, and I don't know, he blessed me with it, or she. It was either Emma or the air, I can't really remember. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember what it was that I gave them, but it seemed unimportant to me until it wasn't. Oh yeah, the fight. So anyway, I beat his ass, and then I swam through here for some reason. I don't think I had to do that, it just was the route I took. And then I get surprised by this man who... he fought a lot like the ninja dude that tried to jump me in that super tunnel a while ago, but this time I had to fight him directly and on a roof, and yikes. Pretty damn cool. Anyway, this man like jumped me out of nowhere and completely took me by surprise when I was coming up here, so yeah, I'm already at a disadvantage. I don't think I have time to heal. But we got his ass. And I'm gonna be honest, these guys are a lot more skilled than just your average mobs NPCs, so you know, I gave this next part my best shot. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was gonna fight this man on his own, then fight the next one, but then this man ran up and I'm like, nah. I am bouncing. I'm not doing that. I remember where the window is. We run it. I was then sneaking my way through this place when I heard a very familiar sound. Coming from down there. Yes, it's a return of the ogre thing. Now I'm gonna be honest, this wasn't really my favorite fight. It was our first kind of boss fight that we had this game when we first fought him in the village. Pretty easy moveset to just kind of avoid, but being indoors just did feel pretty terrifying. Like there's not a lot of room here. I decided to clip some of the fight out because, like, I mean, it's just kind of the same thing. He's just doing the same moveset. You run, you hit him, and then eventually, kablam. Observing the tower fighting with these random intruders, I decided to try to take a moment and just get a sneak attack. Try to get that ninjutsu blood burst going so I can get another sneak attack. Worked out pretty well. I was gonna do another one, but then I actually just wanted to fight this man for some reason. I don't know. These guys used to be tough. Anyway, Batman and rubbing it through the roof. Stopped to take a sip of my Gatorade real quick. And then this is just familiar, good old same place of execution. I thought it would be different for some reason. I don't know. Didn't even want to hit the blood burst. I actually wanted to fight this man too, and he made me regret that a little bit with that pokey poke. But I'm not falling for it twice, god damn it. Now I was gonna kill that old lady, and then I was kind of like, you know what? She's like worth 15 points. It's just not even worth it. And instantly I was like, oh, this is bad. And then, like, his name is the Lone Shadow whatever. And he's not alone. This is a lie. Your name is a complete lie. He's also doing poison damage. I'm doing my best, but I'm getting jumped by two of them right now. Like, why? So inevitably I die. And then I vowed to not let that happen again. I'm like, you can just straight up sneak kill this man before the start of the fight. Now realistically, the only thing I have to worry about with this man is the poison strikes. Like that, where he just completely filled up my poison meter, cause yikes. And of course, his kick. Now I went down pretty quick. I got a little overzealous, I ain't gonna lie. A little excited because, well, he's on his own, and I'm like, I know I can do that. Stupid of me. Either way. Reset the fight. Let's finish it. So I did find, like, straight away that it's a pretty good thing when he does that weird crawling animation thing. Just straight up punch him in the face, because, like, it's too slow to actually hit you, but if you try to dodge it or whatever, it's not a good idea. You might as well just take that advantage of the moment. Right, he starts working me hard. I'm like trying to heal, finally pop off the heal, and then he just gets with that dumbass sweep because I was trying to do something again. He hits me with that poison halfway. I gotta say, that poison kind of irritating. But that kick, you ain't hit me with that dumbass kick ever again. He'll probably do it again. Anyway, first phase down. That gives me my right to respawn. I made a dumbass mistake there, I ain't gonna lie. I tried to throw some kunai at him, or shurikens, whatever they are, doesn't matter. And it backfired, because he got the free hit in. You know how much I despise the fact that that pole stopped me from moving? I was livid. Luckily I had a respawn, otherwise that would have been, ooh. I don't know, my controller might have suffered. Not really, I don't want to break my controller. You know, looking back on like how slow that kick actually is, I don't know how I got hit with it in the first place. I literally got stuck in a doorway. I actually hate that. This dude is persistent, by the way, like, trying that poison. He finally pops up the poison. Luckily I have pellets, so I can kind of like keep the healing going with the poison and just try to win. That was so close. Such a good fight.
お主のことはよく覚えているぞ。死んだと聞いていたが、一体何を企んでいる？フクロウよ。
企むなど滅相も。さあ、我と共に参りましょうぞ。このフクロウは巫女様の尊いその恩知をお守りしたいだけにございます。
お主も流因に見入られたか。話すことはない。去るがよい。
はい、すみませぬが、懐かしきこの眺めをもうしばし堪能したか。満足しましたら帰りまする。父上、生きておいでだったとは。計りごとよ。お前こそあの世死んだと思うておったがな。巫女様のお力にて死人より帰りました。それよ。わしはあの巫女の力を流因を手中にしようと思う。ですが分かっておる。第一の掟により父が命じる。主を捨てよ。今よりあの巫女はお前の主ではない。巫女様を捨てる。そうじゃ、狼よ。父の言葉に従い巫女を捨てよ。
I've come this far. I'm not gonna defy the air.
できませぬ。できぬだと。忍びが情に流されるなど、なんと情けないことか。せがれよ。なぜこの父の思いがわからぬのだ。忍びの掟を忘れたか。掟は己で定める。そう決めました。我が主のように。少しは成長しておるようだな。 逆たぶるよな。